So excited to welcome back into the studio. We love local theater and Think Pink Productions. We have Kensington in. As I like to call her, Kenzie, you got a haircut.
Oh, good. I did. Yeah, I cut it all off. Now I'm an adult.
See, I'm a good husband because I know stuff about, like, I notice stuff when my wife gets her hair cut all the time. I'm like, I notice things. I pick that up right away.
You're a really lovely person,
yes,
despite your on-air personality.
There you go. I try not to be.
I nailed it then.
See, there you go. Yes. And then we have Summer with us as well. And Summer, what role are you playing in Titanic?
I am the music director.
Okay. All right. So what's your favorite song from the play so far?
Oh, gosh. Well, that's a hard one because there's nearly 2 hours worth of music.
Well, let's put you on the spot. Come on.
Right. Yeah.
But see, I don't want you to tell me. I want you to sing it.
She will. She's a beautiful voice.
I'm waiting for it, Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
What are you going to sing?
God, the pressure.
It's so early.
I want to be a lady's maid in America. In America, the streets are paved with gold.
Leslie, take it away.
She's like,
what are you talking about? What? So, all right. So why Titanic this time around?
Okay. So what this particular show does for us is it gives incredible versatility to the actors, and it's a huge challenge for the audience because the regular Titanic, the first Titanic musical, has a cast of like 50 or 60 people. It's enormous. They sink the boat on stage.
Are you doing that at Think Pink Productions?
I mean, you've been to our theater,
I have,
so no.
I have a water bottle.
We're asking people to bring ice cube trays and just
we
shove them
also
in
have a canoe.
Please.
We have a canoe.
Sometimes whenever it seems too daunting, we call it canoesical because
there
it's
you
like,
go.
how do you fit an ocean liner in a warehouse? But no, it's 20 people. 3 of the people in the cast play one part. Everybody else does up to like 7 parts.
Oh, okay.
And so it's sung through, which is a real challenge because they never stop. She has, like, I'm surprised her hands bend outside of a claw because she's been playing so much. But the music is really beautiful. It's really challenging. They get to do different accents, different roles, and it really addresses what America had always been. So in 1912, America was a beacon of hope, and where immigrants wanted to be. And there's a couple songs. The song in particular she was just singing is one of my favorites in the show, where they talk about the reasons they're on the ship. These people in third class, they want to be millionaires, constables, governesses, and that is what that boat symbolizes for them, is the journey to their dreams.
That's awesome. So what are some of the accents?
I mean, we've got some Irish. We've got
I don't want you to tell me. I want you to do them.
Oh, gosh. One of my favorite.
Let's do this. Let's do,
Leslie,
sing it. Hop on the mic, Leslie. Over here. We're going to have Kensington sing, and then what we're going to do is you're going to guess if we can guess the accent.
Well, can I just say, though, that for your viewers who can't see Leslie's face, whenever you said, Leslie, get over there, she had that look like, yes, dear.
Yes,
like the, oh, God look.
Fine.
I literally would have to sing it, though, because it's almost entirely sung through.
And then we'll see if we can figure out the accent. We'll see how good you are as a director.
Oh, God, what? Okay.
That's American. I win. All right, first one. Go ahead.
Is it really though?
It's the Kentucky and Indianian.
You're hurting my feelings. Okay. There's a place called Chicago. I've seen it on the map. That's all you get. One little exposed line.
I'm thinking Irish. That's
done.
Irish.
Well
there you
done.
go. Very
Yep.
nice. Right.
And then there's, oh God, Charles, think in today's America.
British.
I would say more like Southern Wales, but yeah, we'll go with British Isles.
Smarty pants, guys. He is so proud of himself right now.
I one time looked at an atlas.
Ich will ein gutes Leben haben.
German.
You didn't buzz in.
I don't have a buzzer.
Yeah, I was going to say, she just got pulled over. There's an Italian part that I don't actually know what they're saying. So one day I had to cover their part, and I was like, spaghetti. I don't know what they're saying.
You're supposed to say, hey, that's a good pizza pie.
It's a good pizza.
Yeah, it's Italian. There you go.
It's a really beautiful part, though, so that wouldn't have quite fit into it. But, I mean, those are the primary accents, and then we have some that are in and out of there, and then there are some that are super specific, like the captain has an accent that's more specific than just your standard British.
Yeah.
It's incredible, though, because you're seeing people that you know that you work with.
Let me ask you, and then I'll ask Summer, so why Titanic this time around? What inspired you to do this version of Titanic?
It's so beautiful to watch an actor struggle, and I tell them this all the time, because if something goes wrong, I'm typically giggling and saying, you'll figure it out. But watching them struggle through it and then succeed is very rewarding for me. And they are all, some of them with zero struggle, with so much grace, which is almost annoying, because why are they that good?
That's what I feel about Leslie every morning, by the way. Like, seriously,
perfect.
you're that good? You show up like that?
She's over here like an angel. She looks perfect. But very literally, they are telling these stories so honestly. And I mean, everybody knows what happens with Titanic. I'm not spoiling it when I say the boat sinks.
What?
Dave, God, where were you in the 90s, man? That movie.
Jeez.
But whenever you see these people, you feel for them like this is the last time they're going to see their loved one, and it's not melodramatic. It's just that feeling of loss. And I mean, I have cried so hard.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't thrown up.
Okay, well, you cry and throw up? That's an ugly cry.
That is a hard cry.
That's a hard cry.
The cast has assured me there's nothing attractive about my crying.
Well, let me ask you. Now, this is a dumb question. You brought up the movie in the 90s.
Yes.
Is there a Jack in this play at all?
That is usually the first question everyone asks.
Okay.
No Jack, no Rose, no iceberg for that matter. They reference it, but it's not up there. But we do have two, I would call the ingenue couples. We have two couples that would fit that bill. We have one that you could argue would be very similar to that. But no Jack, no Rose.
No new drawings or paintings?
Not on stage.
Okay.
I don't know what they do backstage, but not on stage.
Not on stage. Very nice.
No.
So again, this could be an all ages show then, because there's some shows that you do that we're like, well, Toxic Avenger, you may not want to bring the kids.
Yeah, Silence. I mean, there were some adults that didn't feel ready for that, but no. I mean, she has two small boys, and they're going to be great. They'll have no problem.
And I'll ask you, Summer, too. So you've acted in a lot of the plays that Kensington done, stuff like that, but you're doing the music director. Why Titanic, were you pulled to do the musical part of it instead of trying to be an actor?
Yes. Well, this music, it's like she said, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Nearly 2 hours worth of music. It's played through. We've got a 4-piece band back there. It's I call it band. It's more like an orchestra. This one, violin and string bass, and piano and percussion, not kit, but like the orchestral percussion. And on the ship, the musicians played until the ship went down to keep them calm. And it was all men. Ironically, I realized this morning that we've got a group of girls. This is Girl Power.
Really? Band. Well, there you go. That's cool.
It's really cool.
And to sit up there and get invested in the show, because we are on stage for the entire thing. You can see the band. And to know that the musicians play while the ship's going down, and to get attached to these characters like you would imagine the musicians on the Titanic would have grown to love the patrons. And then to know that the ship is sinking, and to watch what they're going through, it's emotionally exhausting for me. By the end, I'm done.
Yeah. Are you going to cry and throw up too? I mean, should we warn people?
She's much prettier when she cries than I am.
I don't throw up when I cry.
There you go.
I cry very hard sometimes.
I see that.
I'm very moved.
You are so. So, I mean, it's kind of a cool thing. So it's this weekend only. Tickets are $15, and it's all volunteers. You have people; these actors are not being paid. You talked about your captain in this play. Literally, you pulled the dude off the street when he was walking by.
It's such a cool story because we were doing a stage reading downtown, and we were bringing people, and we were at that point like completely at capacity. But he was walking past, and our stage manager said, "I'm just going to go yell at people and see who will come in." So she's out the door yelling, and he walks past. Said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm walking." And she said, "Well, you want to come see a show?" He's like, "Is it free?" She said, "Yeah." He goes, "Can I leave if I don't like it?" She's like, "Yeah." So he comes in, he stays the whole time.
Yeah.
We talked afterwards about it. We talked about what we do. We found out he's just moved here. His resume is a mile long.
Really?
He works in theater. Yeah. Like this is what he does. And then he shows up at Titanic auditions. And I said, we're destined to be together forever now, right, Dallas? Yeah. And he's like, that's not weird. And
Dallas, you'll never get away from her. Exactly. I will attest to that. You can never get away from Kensington now.
Can we put this online? Because I want to make sure he hears this.
Yes,
I just want to make sure that Dallas knows. But no, it's incredible. And I mean, that's kind of how our cast came together. We've had to call people and say, look, so we had one person drop out. We need you. Yeah. And they did. So, I mean, we have people who are driving more than an hour to get here for rehearsal every night and then driving home an hour. We have people from Oakland City. We have people from everywhere. So it's incredible. And Dallas, you're one of my closest friends now.
Poor Dallas. I feel for you, buddy. I
know he's cringing wherever he is.
So, all right. So tickets are $15 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday shows. So it's 3 shows this weekend. What's the phone number again?
812-456-8719. This is the largest undertaking I have ever had in my theatrical career. It's really incredible.